I already showed you guys in Telegram group that we're gonna have another drop coming for Bitcoin, but I am still optimistic about the market. If you guys were joining the Telegram group, I showed you guys step by step. I explained in the Telegram group, I am expecting 5 waves up and 3 waves down. Okay. So that's what the Elliott wave theory says. Okay. So because we had some confusion to recognize what are the main waves, ups and downs. So this was the main one, and this was the two, this was three, four, and this was the five. If you guys remember, I put a screenshot right when the price was here. I showed an arrow that we're gonna see Bitcoin going down, which it did. Okay, so this was the 3 waves down, one, two, and I am still expecting this wave to still go a little bit lower down to $78,000 to $80,000. We're going to talk about a lot of important stuff. I'm back after almost 1 or 2 weeks. I was in LA and I was in a vacation. So I'm going to talk about a lot of important stuff. And finally, Bitcoin dominance has reached where I have been pointing for several months since we were here, since last year actually. I said that I'm expecting to still go within these two lines. Yes, we closed it below, but after we closed it back above within these two lines, I already said that I am expecting more upside for BTC dominance. And I want to, if you guys do not know how the BTC dominance works with the altcoins, I have actually prepared something in here. I want you guys, just ignore this actually, this is from the last video. But let me just explain how this works. So I'm just giving you guys example of even if BTC dominance, even though BTC dominance has reached 63% already, where I said that between 63 65, I'm expecting for BTC dominance to top, and altcoins hopefully after all the drop are done, we start going higher for altcoins. But I want to explain something in here. If BTC, for example, loses, goes down $200 billion, so the market cap just gets out $200 billion, and altcoins lose in general, all of it, all the market cap for altcoins loses $200 billion as well, we would see is still the chart not going up or down. So this is what is interesting about the market. So if as long as they are going up and down equally in market caps, the percentage of the total, the percentage of the BTC dominance, which you guys see this chart is percentage, not market cap. You can see that the percentage would not go up and down. So it's just gonna just go sideways. And I want to tell you guys, I want to change this to 6 months, guys. This is going to be a very important video. The reason I keep saying that I am very confident that we're not going to go more than a higher than 65% is because of all these monthly candles, 6 months candles actually. Each of these candles took 6 months to close. So from their opening time to close, it took 6 months. So you guys see that after going sideways for many months in the last bull run with all these reds and green candles, is still we had that altcoin season at the end, and then we start the bear market. Now we are back above, and it's actually right at the edge where the huge resistance is. That's why I am putting the 63 65% where I am expecting BTC dominance to top. Okay, there is something interesting I was looking at this morning, was if we actually make a line, and I'm not really honestly expecting it to happen, but there is a gap that we need to consider. So if you put this wick and this wick, we connect them together and just continue it, and just copy and paste the same parallel line up to this level. Okay, you guys see this, connect these two wicks. Okay, this can actually bring up the BTC dominance up to 77%. Why am I not expecting this to happen? Is because one, Yes, it does not mean that we're going to have this forever, but in every cycle we have had lower lows, lower highs for BTC dominance. Okay, although we are very close to the last bull run, which was 73%, now around 63%, only 10% difference. But because of all these closed candles, if we really consider it as like just technical analysis in the charts, we can see that this is a huge resistance for BTC dominance. And I'm going to get rid of this line. Now we are exactly where we have been, I have been talking about in this channel. We're going to also talk about total 3, total 2, total market cap, Solana BTC, and Ethereum BTC. And we're going to talk about a lot of important stuff. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel, guys. Whenever I make a video, they are all important. And please give this video a thumbs up. Give me the same number as the video as the likes that you guys gave me in this video. Ethereum, if you guys remember, I had point out that in a higher percentage where I was expecting a huge support to come in, but Ethereum keeps disappointing people. And honestly, tariffs, thanks to Trump and all the people who are a fan of him. And I want to let you guys know that Eh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, but just be careful who you are a fan of. Okay, in this world, nobody is innocent. Nobody is perfect. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that these recent drops are because of Trump's bad news and all the manipulations he have been bringing to the market. Okay. And Solana as well, I have talked about how I was expecting a huge support around this red candle, all the way from all these wicks to higher part of these wicks. But you guys are seeing that if we break the lowest part of this wick, there is a good chance that we go all the way down to these percentages. Actually, it's not a percentage, it's just the ratio of Solana BTC. But if we get that support, we break, if Solana manages to go back up and remains above this level, we can see higher highs for Solana BTC pair. But Ethereum, again, is the last hope for Ethereum BTC is this lowest point. It's right here, okay, where we had this support in the last bull run. So if I want to point it out, it's going to be around this level. And let's look at S&P 500 and how horribly it is doing. And I'm honestly shocked at how strong it is, keeps dropping. Honestly, the good support it has been in the lower prices, but I was given it a chance that we get that support from $5,600, and that would have been perfect and really nice for Bitcoin to start bouncing. But the main support I would say is going to be around $5,300 for S&P 500, where we have a lot of support. Top part of this wave, these red candles and this green candle and this level would be a really nice level of support. So S&P 500 can still have more downside to go for almost another $100 to go, and that will be a great support, and hopefully it can hold it. And I am expecting to still going back up until mid to end of this year. But I want to have a little bit of comparison in here. Total 2 is only BTC is out. So market cap of BTC is excluded from this chart. And you guys see that we have, if we wanted to just look at the really nice support, we should have already got support from $1.27 trillion, where you had all of these wicks and top of these waves. But we have closed it very strongly below, and now that this is the last level of support until we see actually lower levels. But if you want to compare to total market cap and total 3 market cap, there is still hope for these two charts. Okay, so because Ethereum has been doing horribly and is taking a lot of market caps from the total market cap, you guys are seeing that it has done horribly because Ethereum has done horrible. Okay, that's why we are not. If we want to see the similarities, these 3 charts are supposed to look like each other, but this is a lot lower. So if we want to put this support level here, We are around here for these other two. You can see that, right? But unfortunately for total two, we are down here, which is right here. You guys see that, right? So honestly, if this is broken lower, and I just changed it to monthly candle, and I'm gonna connect these 2 wicks to show you guys this is the last level of support I'm expecting. And if we break it below, guys, if we break these 2 level of supports, there is more downside for total two coming, which will be altcoins, all the altcoins, including Ethereum. Okay, so these are the two great supports I'm looking at, but I'm really hoping that we're not gonna go lower than this slant line, which would bring both of these supports around this red candle and around this slant line after touching these 2 wicks. Okay, so I'm expecting not too much of downside to be remaining to happen. Okay, this is where I'm expecting, and if I want to show you guys where the price level is, this is not the price, but this is the market cap. It can go still, it can lose another $60 billion to get down to this level. And I'm gonna change this to monthly. You guys can clearly see still it is holding above top of these closed candles. Okay, but it is very crucial, in a very crucial area. If we lose that, we're gonna go a lot lower for total market cap. This chart shows BTC, Ethereum, and all the altcoins. So this is the total market cap in general, and it does not look good to me. Okay, as long as we are closing our monthly candle still above, I'm really hoping that this month is gonna be a green candle. That's gonna be a hope that we can have for altcoins to start our wave 5. Otherwise, it can go still lower or just go sideways for a while until we have that wave 5 for altcoins. This is the total 3. Ethereum and BTC is excluded. So I have showed these lines for many months, for a long time, said that I am expecting 5 waves up. But if you guys just want to really consider that, so far we are not seeing a great support yet. As soon as we see that support, we can say that altcoins can start going higher. And if you guys remember, others versus BTC, so the value of altcoins, everything, Ethereum and other altcoins, the value of them versus BTC usually in altcoin season starts rising. Same as what happened in the last bull run from December of 2020, we started going higher, and 2021 was on the uptrend until we got to 2022 January, and everything started dropping up to this point. Okay, but now we are already in 2025 March, end of March, and April has just started, and we are still in the downtrend. Okay, that shows that it's still I am still optimistic about the market, because we are still holding this support from the below. And if you connect these two lines, a go continuation of it, and you guys see we are still within these channels, and all the supports are still okay. Okay, I really do not want this love, all these supports to get broken, to go lower. That's going to be very, very bad for altcoins. For conclusion, I am still expecting a little bit more downside for BTC, and we can go down to $78,000 to $80,000, and hopefully we're gonna find support. Otherwise, we're gonna see lower prices down to $74,000, $75,000. But if you guys remember, I kept saying that there is a good chance that we go down to 73, where we had our sideways starting for several months, 7 months, we started going sideways, and until we had that breakout and it started going higher. Now there's still a good chance that we can go even down to 73 to 74,000 dollars. But I am really hoping that we're gonna remain above $78,000, where we had a great support from $76,000, where we had all these sideways and it started going higher. So you guys are seeing that all these wicks it started getting those supports and started going higher. but there is still a chance that we can go lower. I have been showing you guys that how BTC has started going higher, but it is just going sideways in the orange area. And every time we are in the orange area, we start going higher. We hit the extreme fear down to even 15.15, but we started going up to almost 34, and then now we are down to 25. So there is a good chance that we still go sideways for a couple of months, 1 or 2 months, until the fear, we are out of fear and we get great support and start going higher for Bitcoin. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you are subscribed, hit the notification button, and join the free Telegram group. Please give this video a thumbs up, share this important video, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.